and today we're going to demonstrate how to cut a miter using the portable circular saw. We're going to cut our miter on a 2x4. You could cut a miter on various stock. Today we're utilizing a pressure treated piece of 2x4 to demonstrate. And one of the first things we want to do is make sure we have the depth of our saw. We've already gone over the parts of the saw, and you guys have taken your test on the portable circular saw. Now you're going to show me the demonstration on how to do this, and we reviewed this. This is a review. We've done this in class. So what I'm going to demonstrate is how to create a miter. What we're going to do is a 45-degree miter. We're going to do our 45-degree miter 34 inches to the long point of a 45-degree miter. So what I said was it's going to be, we're going to check our end for square. Before we get started, we always, as a matter of best practice, check our end of our boards for square. If it's checked or waned or something on the end, we chop that off before we start measuring down. This board's already in good shape. I've checked it, especially when it comes right from the factory. They might often be slightly out of square. So you want to check the end for square like we talked about before. All right. After you check the end for square, we're going to take our tape measure and we're going to run it along the front edge, the edge facing towards me in this cut. So we're going to run our tape measure from here over 34 inches, and we're going to put the mark right against the edge of the board, and I'll show you why in a minute. 34 inches. I'm going to put my mark. I put a big mark so I can see it, just like that, like a check mark is what I do. So you see the mark, it looks like that. Some people will take a crow's foot like that, and that's appropriate as well, as long as you have it marked properly. What isn't a good idea to do is mark it just like this, because it's hard to see, and you see it's a little crooked. So you want to aim for the point, especially on this particular case. We're going to do it right along the edge, right to here. So this is going to be the long point of our 45-degree miter. We're going to utilize our speed square in this case. We're going to set the long point. We're going to take the base of our speed square. We're going to set it here at our long point measurement, and we're going to mark it on the 45-degree side of our speed square like so. So again, this is going to be from the square to the long point of a 45-degree angle. It is going to be 34 inches. All right. So you can see if I would have marked it out here 34, it would have been a different length. So that's why I have to mark it right along the edge of the board. Okay. Now the next step will be to cut. So to cut, we're going to double check the depth of your blade, and it's set. I'm going to set it out here so I don't get a kickback. I have to adjust my sawhorses in this case so I have a nice firm base for my stock. Now I'm going to adjust the saw just a little deeper to make sure I get all the way through it. Tighten it. I'm going to make sure I have it running completely before I edge it into my stock, my 2x4. I'm going to get it going here, and I'm going to cut to the waist side of the line. Again, the waist side of the line is going to be on this side. So I'm going to want just a little bit of the black kerf left when I'm done here. So I'll get my saw going. I'm going to demonstrate. So it should look like that when you're done. So from the square edge to the long point of a 45-degree miter is what this is. It's 34 inches to the long point. All right, and when we talk in construction, we work in teams, and a lot of times the person cutting will tell, or the person installing will tell the person cutting, I need a board to the long point measurement. So it's important to use the terminology. Some people will call this the toe and the heel of the cut as well. So this could also be called the toe and the heel. A few other things. Notice when I'm sawing, I'm not standing like this, all right? I'm standing in a manner that if my saw, even I've been doing this for years, I always stand that if my saw kicks back, it's not gonna get my legs, it's not gonna get me, all right? That's what's most important. So, all right, so to review, what we went over is how to cut a long point measurement on a 45-degree miter on a 2x4 using a portable circular saw. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Stay safe out there. Have a great day.